You may have stars in your eyes when you get married. What do the stars in the sky, though, say about your wedding date and, in fact, your marriage? Professional astrologer Judi Vitale, has the answer for us this morning. I don't think many people consider the stars and the actual date when they're getting married, but I'm wrong. A lot of people do.
They do, yes. I get a lot of calls for it.
Okay, so let's start off. We can't look obviously at every sign, so we're going to pick out some big ones here. If we start with Gemini, June is a very popular month to get married.
Sure.
One couple that's gotten married, some people may have heard of, Mark Anthony and J-Lo, a Gemini couple. What does this say about them and their marriage?
Well, that they like to have connections with their friends and be chatty and also unpredictable. So when they got married, they invited everybody to an afternoon dinner or like an afternoon lunch, and then they had a wedding.
A secret little wedding. So that's the unpredictable. You also say they're chatty.
Yeah, so they like to if you have a Gemini wedding planned, you might want to make sure that you have it so your guests can all connect with one another in a very easy way without having to go too far.
And this is also a good way to perhaps inspire the gift that you give them. As we walk down here, you're also going to give us some good ideas for gifts depending on the date of that wedding and the star sign. A phone?
You can't miss with a Gemini. Anything that's going to allow them to talk to somebody else. That's why they're the twins. They have to have someone to talk to.
Now, we should point out Harry Smith actually got married June 14th, also Flag Day. So what does that say about their marriage?
Well, they probably like to talk to one another a lot. There are a lot of calls back and
Harry
forth.
Smith chatty, huh? Interesting. All right, so we'll keep that in mind.
She'll know best.
Cancer,
Yes.
which is my birthday sign, but
Well,
for a
mine
wedding
too.
sign, July is also very popular. Is this a good time of year to get married?
It is, especially if you want to have a family. Okay.
And the celebrity couple we have to showcase that, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, they have 2 little ones.
And they had one 6 months after the wedding.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Judy? So what else does this say about you as a couple besides the fact that you want to have a family?
You're very centered on the larger family as well, and they need to sometimes find a little bit of quiet time so that they're not always with everybody else, mom, dad, cousins, uncles, and everything.
Does that mean your wedding is going to be sort of a quiet family affair?
It might be, but it might also, the extended family could get rather large very quickly.
Get rather large. Is that why you
pare down
recommend a blender, because you're going to be making a lot of cocktails at the wedding?
Well,
or what?
You might want to be making them before the wedding,
Okay.
actually. But no, the blender maybe because anything domestic goes great with the Cancer couple.
Okay, because they're
they love
sort of
to cook.
homebodies.
Yes, and they want to cook and take care
Okay,
of things.
perfect. Up next is Leo, which we're really going down the trend here because also summer dates are very popular
Right.
for a wedding. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi got married in the summer. What does getting married August 16th, like they did under the sign of Leo, say about their wedding and also them as a couple?
These are people who want to put on a show about their love and to really show it off to the whole world. So their activism speaks to it a bit, and also the rings that they chose were very, very, very extravagant.
I don't
and
remember them. So was a lot of bling going on?
A 3-carat bling, with pink diamond and the whole bit. Yes.
I would take one of those.
I would too.
Maybe I should have gotten married under Leo.
I have small hands, though.
But you say for all of that, sort of show and putting out a show to the world, you say a spa
Well, they want to be treated
is
like
actually.
royalty.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
So send them from the wedding to the spa. They'll be very happy.
So this is a good gift for somebody who gets married under the sign of Leo. Also Virgo, which comes up next.
Right.
Gavin Rossdale and Gwen Stefani got married. They're a Virgo couple. I think we have a picture of them there. They seem to me like a really fun-loving, sort of spontaneous couple. Is that what a Virgo wedding would say about you?
Actually not.
Really?
It would say that you were very planned and deliberate about the relationship and also about the wedding, that everything is planned down to the last detail, very detail-oriented people. And like to have everything organized so they can predict what's going to happen next.
So does that dictate what their marriage is going to be like, that they're going to be very regimented in everything they do?
Well, yes, it's not even so much regimented as just like practical. Everything has to have a purpose in what they do.
And in terms of practical, a sweater organizer for a wedding gift.
Absolutely, because anything that you can do to support their organizational skills is going to be very appealing to them. They're going to like it for that.
Our last sign is Libra, which, full disclosure, I was married on October 15th, so we were married under the sign of Libra, as were Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher. What does this sign say about them, myself, and my husband and our marriages?
All right. Well, people who get married under Libra are very able and very desirous of keeping the peace.
Okay.
So you'll see at their wedding, for instance, they had Bruce Willis there, even though, she was marrying someone else. So it was about bringing everybody together.
Okay, that was our goal with our wedding.
Right. And also, it's just going to be like a quiet, peaceful day. And the marriage also, they like to have a nice equilibrium. And so you're always going to want to have that private time.
We've got an equilibrium. Our wedding day was not quiet and peaceful in a good way. It was a big party, as it should be.
Right.
And you say a vase is a good one. We have about 10 seconds. Why a vase?
Well, because it's graceful and beautiful.
Oh.
And it's something that's,
Just
going
like
to
every
appeal to the
bride
Libra.
would
Yes.
like to be on her day.
And the Libra groom as well.
Judi, some great stuff today. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, for more on the astrological signs, you can log on to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Hope it helps you plan a happy wedding day and marriage.